That's the YouTube channel. I might be clipping parts out. You probably won't see me as I'm back here, depending on what I do, whether I'm on someone else's tutorial that I can't show, or I'm just listening to someone else's videos to help me concentrate. But I'll try and keep you updated on the most relevant parts. First development log. I've already written kind of some journal pieces. This is the main reason I'm doing a video. My memory is terrible. My thing for the day is like, here's a sentence. This kind of length bullet point. It'll have taken me hours. And I will have tried many, many ways to do it. And can I remember them? Can I? Hopefully this will be a more accurate representation. Like I said, if there's anything that I'm using that's not my own, I might end up having to clip it out anyway. So I'll be like, here's a description, and hopefully, because I'll be speaking, I will like put it in the text editor and insert a clip, because we can do that now with Shortcut. I mean, I think you could anyway, but they've added a rich feature. Not really relevant. So before I start anything, let me. I've got one last section on the tutorial, so obviously I'm not showing you that. I can tell you what it's called though. It's called Your First Hour in Unreal Engine, and except for the fact that Unreal Engine changed the assets you get with the third person, so SMXO Bridge, when they ask you to do that with the underscore, doesn't work in 4.25.3 or 13, I think is the version by the time I'm recording this video. It's been absolutely brilliant and amazing help. Wasn't the coding I thought, so I will be looking at other ways to do that. Oh yeah, so obviously I'm using Unreal Engine. I've got GitHub. I'm using a source control, also integrated from Perforce, called Helix Team Hub. I've already linked all those up. I've gone through the command line. The GUI is now the way to push branches. Fortunately, I don't have to go back to command line too often. What else is there? Oh yeah, so I did a year at university for game development, and then it got to, I think it was called DOS module, and I got so worried that I was going to fail that I was so stressed out about it and I quit. Turns out I passed that year. I really wasn't expecting to, which is why now I think it's a viable thing for me to look at doing. They taught us C++. I hadn't had A-level maths, so we went through that. We went through the maths that were relevant to game programming, so we did the vector, the plane. Can I remember what program they used to integrate it? Again, no, but I should be okay looking at forums and videos and such. I'll try and give you my recommendations as I go, because that's important, I think. Oh yeah, so then, not linear. After the games development, I went on to creative writing, did a bachelor's in that, and then a master's in publishing. And I'm hoping this game will somewhat be a hybrid of various projects I've been working on. We'll see if that's maybe aiming too high, but if you don't try, then it's not going to happen at all. So, fingers crossed. I'll see you later. Here we go. Update. I am about to do the last section on the tutorial I told you about, and I can confirm it's 4.25.3. I know 0.26 is in beta testing because there may be a feature that either I haven't figured out or it's a bug on a beta release and they were talking about it on there. So that might well be the main stable release of Unreal during development. But we're starting in 4.25.3, not 4.25.13. I will load up the tutorial and see you later. Yeah, so can't start the tutorial yet because I still am looking for words. The other feature I was trying to tell you about, how actors aren't responding as expected. So I'm now wondering if there's a different way that you need to bring in actors to Unreal Engine. So I'm seeing if there's a way to do it that's different to the way that they show you in the tutorial, but that will then get you to the next step so you can carry on and follow along. So I'm just going to search that now. Ways 6. Ways to bring in actors to Unreal Engine 4.25. Maybe it might be. I'll try first with and then without. First without, then with. Wow. Okay. The documentation, same thing. Grouping. Hey, here you are, because you need grouping to ungroup, presumably. Dynamic pathfinding actor types, game instance. Okay, I think I'm going to see what I've got first, because you can go down the rabbit hole and then at the very, very, very end realize it's a dead end. Alright, so this is the official documentation. I'm not sure where this was updated. It might tell me at the bottom. You know what? I'll read through it first, see if it looks like what I think I will need. Content browser using actors panel. Place actors. Basically playing interface. Search geometry. Using the context menu. Left click. So it's highlighted. Right click, place actor. Now that might not automatically group them, which is the issue. It might be a solution here. I need to see if it says anything different. It's called using the context menu, which is, if you're familiar with Unreal Engine, hopefully. I don't know if that's the right thing. If you are and you're looking to develop in it, whether it's the bottom part. So you've got like the folder view. So should I just show you, hadn't I? It might take a minute to load up though. Bear with me. I'll probably just click this, but I'll leave it on for now so I don't forget to keep talking. Sorry, you might have to get used to it. Okay, here we are. No, I would not. So what we're looking at now is the levels, and then here's the new world, and we want to be in that world. It's cool. I mean, the water is the thing that makes it cool, and the water is now very thankfully a default thing, but it really gets you excited about everything. Sorry. So this is what they call the content browser. And then what we're looking for is to, now we're in the world, we go back to the thing called content. If you're in the same tutorial, he does go through this, the man who produced it. I forgot his name, bless him. Paul. His name's Paul. He will have already got you to that stage. And what I'm looking to do is to say, right, here's where he wants me to be. Here's the way he's saying that way's blocked off. So let's try and go back to the same area. So it looks like we're now in the content browser context menu, which is this thing that looks like the folders on your desktop. I probably said the same thing 6 times and I apologize. And what is it? Left click so it's highlighted. Right click, there's a place actor. Okay. So at this point your actor could be anything. And if I remember right, it has to be a lamp because also he wants an iron torch and the iron torch has been taken off. Same with the, there's a few of them. I think the bridge must have been the same. It was a static mesh, but maybe it was too specific. So what we're looking for is we go back to the root folder where everything is. And in this case, it's a lamp. So we search for lamp. We right click and that's interesting. It also looks like this is not the same way to get that. Let me double check. I haven't misread it. Inside the level viewport, you left click it first. Okay, that's my fault. Left click, right click. Can't read basic English. Nope. Okay, not that. Right click to bring up the context menu. And there should be an option underneath level for place actor. Right, now I'm missing that. I don't know if it's because of the thing I'm opening, but okay, so that one's out. Troubleshooting, let's try again. Next option, drag and drop is what we did. Oh, class viewer. Let's try that. I mean, it says advanced, but maybe you need to go to advanced to circumvent the issue. I mean, if it's telling us advanced is only as easy as it is to follow. I mean, I'll probably have to go back to remember what I did, but it's a method. It means I can move on. So window developer class viewer. Okay, so window developer editor modes. It's moved again, hasn't it? Developer tools class viewer. Okay, right, here we go. And then what I'm looking for is any actor that can be placed will be tinted blue in this window. Cool, okay. And we might need to go through that to have a look. Let's see where we're at. So we want the SM lamp really, because it is to do with the fact that it was in the tutorial, he's after a light source. And originally he had a garden and the iron torch that fitted in. There's no such thing. So it's kind of a mishmash, and I'm just looking for a light source. So I can, in theory, mimic, maybe not replicate, maybe not emulate. It's the idea. It's a form of light and it's addable. Addable? Yeah, I guess so. So, no. Let's do under static mesh first. Static mesh actor, okay, so this is the menu I'm after. I missed that bit. So we open that. Right, that might be the issue. It looks like there's only one. Unless it hasn't got added in any other thing. So I can only add the one thing. So let's right click. I think it would be create blueprint class, or do I just drag it in? Okay, let's drag you in there. Now we are in the actor. And I clear this filter. Right, now in our level that we built. Okay, so selected. I still can't see it, so where am I going on? Levels. It's not this map build data registry, is it? No, it's not. Okay, close that off. Okay, I'm now moving the camera. I swear I know what I'm doing. I may have forgotten how to move around the level. You probably guessed this. This is why I probably need to refer back to tutorials, but it's a way of getting started, and the more you do it, the easier it is to memorize, and then you can build up speed as you go. I don't know why I'm telling you basic concepts, I'm sorry. That's probably very passionate. Oh, yeah. You know, I hope words.